This is not an attack on single moms. Single moms out there that are truly doing it on their own, those that are getting no support from some deadbeat dad out there, this does not apply to you, okay? So please don't take it that way. There are deadbeat dads out there. And they're pieces of crap. There's deadbeat moms out there. And it sucks that some people don't want to raise their kids, but we've been led to believe this is the majority of men. And that's not the case. The majority of men out there are good, honest, hardworking men, albeit they have their flaws like any other human being, but they just want to be dads to their kids. When a relationship fails, they just want to move on and help raise their kids, and they should be able to. We shouldn't have this much interference from the state in limiting our access to our children with no standards of evidence, no accountability for these judges, no accountability for these unscrupulous attorneys that drag out litigation to milk you for every cent you're worth. These are the largest oppositions to change across this country. We are seeing more and more bills, 50-50 shared parenting bills presented across this country. I've had the opportunity to go and testify on behalf of these bills on several occasions and intend to do so in the future. And I would encourage you to do it as well if you haven't, but to get involved in this change. But the opposition that we have are two very large and powerful groups. The respective state bar associations, specifically your domestic relations or family law side in whatever state you're in, and domestic violence groups and feminist organizations. These are the ones that oppose this the most. And the ones that really blows my mind are feminist groups. Why as feminist would you oppose equality? That's supposed to be what you're about. You're supposed to support equality. And if you've got men out there fighting to raise their kids, they want to do half the work, they want to do change dirty diapers and bottle feed their infants and teach their kids to ride a bike and do half the heavy lifting because you know it's hard as a single mom, and these dads want to do that. Why are feminist groups opposing this? Because it's not about equality. That's why. It's about third wave feminism and having some form of retribution as how a lot of these women view the wrongs committed against women. And oftentimes, unfortunately, they have been hurt in their own lives. Somebody hurt them. But it wasn't me who hurt you. It wasn't these good dads out there that are fighting to be fathers that hurt you. You should be supporting this. Let me tell you why you should be supporting this legislation. You should be supporting it because this gives women a leg up in society, where you make the argument that women are disenfranchised and women's rights are infringed upon and women don't have the same equality in America that a man does. This gives women the opportunity to better themselves by not missing as many days at work, by being able to pursue and further their education or additional training. It frees them up emotionally and mentally to have girls' nights out and to spend time with their loved ones or pursuing their hobbies and interests, and not have the entirety of their existence wrapped around caring for and raising children. It's very important. They had kids. They have a responsibility to raise them, but so does that dad. So fight for that. Fight to put the onus back on these men. Okay? If there truly are deadbeats and we want to hold them in contempt, and you want to hold them in contempt for being a deadbeat dad and not doing their part, get rid of the child support avenue, okay? And make sure they're doing half of the heavy lifting, not paying somebody else to do it.